Okay, hi everybody. Just out taking a little ride. The weather finally cooperated, and thought I'd come out and take a little ride and see how the leaves were doing. A little bit overcast today. Sun's kind of got a cloud layer, thin cloud layer over it, and so I don't know if it'll be as pretty as it should be out here. The sun kind of comes and goes. We'll see if it makes the leaves pop a little bit. But the reason I want to come out and talk to you today was one of the guys that I subscribe to on YouTube and follow is a guy named Hoary Rider, and he's up a little bit north of me, and he did a vlog a couple of days ago, and he was asking what is the essence of riding. And I thought that was a really good topic, and one that I might like to talk to you guys about. I did respond to him, and I told him what I thought the essence of riding is, and I'll recap a little bit of that here for you. But basically, what I wanted to think about was, you know, and his point is, what makes riding motorcycles special? What makes it different? What makes it something that we all want to do and have to do? You know, I consider the alternative. If you can't ride, what do you do if you have to go somewhere? Well, unless you live in a city and don't own a car or anything, you'd be on a bus or whatever, or a taxi cab or whatever. But most people, at least in this part of the country, will have a car, pickup truck, something like that. Well, you know, when you ride in one of those, you're sitting down. You're sitting in a chair, and it's usually a very comfortable chair. And you can put your arm up and you can relax. If you want heat, you can have heat. If you want air conditioning, you can have air conditioning. If it's raining, you can still go right along, and you can turn on the windshield wipers, and you can, you know, still see where you're going, get somewhere and get there dry. You're kind of insulated from the outdoors. You're insulated from the environment. You don't know, you know, you don't feel the temperature, you don't feel the wet, you don't get the smells. That's what I really notice. Everybody's run over a dead skunk on the road, or run by one where there's one on the road, and you know, if you're in the car, you get that smell about 3 or 4, maybe 5 seconds after you've gone by. It takes that long for the smell to work its way through your ventilation system in your car, or you might even be able to, if you're quick, you might even be able to turn the vents off real fast so that you don't get it. But it's in there waiting for you when you turn them back on a few miles down the road. You can't really get away from it. Well, on a bike, you know right away you went by one. That smell is there and gone. But you know, not all the bad smells, but the good smells too. When the flowers are blooming, somebody's cooking something, you know, somebody's cutting the grass, you get all those smells, and they just hit you like you're just standing there looking at it. You just get to get them a little bit quicker, and you know, and for shorter duration. But all about riding. Riding is in the term. We actually ride. We're not, even though I have my feet out in front of me on pegs, and I've got a backrest, and I've got a very comfortable seat, I'm not riding in anything. I'm perched on top of this motorcycle, and I have to, you know, move my weight just a little bit to make her go where I want it to go. And when the wind comes past my shield here, I feel it. I can look around. I've got 365-degree visibility everywhere, up, down, all around. There's nothing in my way. And other guys are out here too, enjoying riding. But that's the physical aspect of it. I mean, we're literally on something. We're not in something. And that makes a huge difference. And I think that's a big part of what makes it special. And then you get into the mental part of riding. Riding is different than anything else, in that even though you can sit back and think about other things, you can't really zone out like you can in your car. You know, in the car you can, like I said, you can put on the heat, ease the seat back a little bit, get that lumbar support going for you so you're really, really comfortable. Turn on your favorite radio station or plug in your iPod, you know, get those 4 speakers fired up in the car, and you just sit back and you can just let your mind go pretty much where you want. Because it's easy to just, you know, drive on by and not think about anything. But riding is just a little different. With riding, you have to pay a little bit more attention because you might hit something. You know, you just never know. You got to watch out for stuff in the road. You got to watch out for those pesky animals. You got to watch out for rocks and sticks, things that people left in there, mud on the road, all that stuff. You gotta stay in the here and now. Out here where I am, I've got to be on the lookout for wild animals all the time. Deer and possum, raccoons, dogs and cats. I mean, just like you would in the city. Anything can run out in front of you, and we all know on a motorcycle, if you hit something big enough to take you off of it, you know, you're gonna get hurt. You may not get hurt real bad, or you might get hurt real bad. You know, you just don't know. And that's something it's always in the back of your mind when you ride. At least it is in mine. And I don't dwell on it. I'm not morbid about it. But you know that coming around this corner right here, boom, anything can happen. But that's the price I'm willing to pay to get out here and ride and enjoy this. But one thing about this that is mentally soothing is, you know, maybe it's just this big V-twin, but the pulsations from the engine and the vibrations from the road, the cool breeze blowing by on my face, you know, this is so relaxing. It's just unbelievably relaxing. I can be in any kind of a mood. I can be upset with the whole world and come out here and get on this motorcycle, and in 5 minutes, you know, I'm all relaxed. I guess if I had a blood pressure monitor, my blood pressure would be the lowest it ever is when I'm riding this motorcycle. I know that my mind is just calm and everything gets serene. Now riding in the city, not so much so, because, you know, I got to deal with traffic. But out here, there's nobody in front of me, nobody behind me. You know, if I want to run 35 miles an hour, I'll run 35. I want to run 60, I'll run 60. You know, or I can just sit out here and enjoy it. And that's riding. It's freedom. It's the freedom to get away from the things that bother you, the pressures, the things that come down on you. It's just one of those things in life that are just so special, and I really feel sorry for people that have never experienced this. My wife had never been on a motorcycle before, just a few months ago, and she was really nervous at first, but, you know, as we've ridden more and more, you know, she's liking it more and more. She's even asking me, she said, "Come on, can we go ride on the motorcycle?" And, you know, I'm always, "Yeah, baby, let's go." And she's experiencing the relaxation that this also gives you. It's just special. You know, there's not much more to it you can say than just that it's special. I want to bring you by here and let you show you something. This is one of the local VFW posts, and they've got them a attack helicopter sitting here. How do you like that? You know, they get, some of them get howitzers, and some of them get, you know, tanks or armored cars or whatever. But this is pretty cool right here. There you go. They do a good service. They collect, you know, American flag if it gets damaged or can't be used anymore. You know, they will recycle. They will retire the flag as it should be retired. It can't be just thrown in the garbage. They'll take care of it. But anyway, back to riding. Tell me what you guys think about me. What do you guys get out of it? I mean, when I was riding my sport bike, it wasn't so relaxing. It was exhilarating. It was thrilling. It was just, you know, putting it into a corner and leaning that bike over, and I wasn't a knee toucher because quite frankly I didn't have the gear, and I'm a little bit of a chicken, but I did scrape a peg from time to time, and it is just something to get that bike locked into a corner and get her leaned over and, you know, go from there. Just experience the thrill of that, and just the fast speed and all that. But this bike's different. This is a cruiser, and this is meant for relaxation. But I know you guys all ride different stuff. A lot of you guys are fortunate enough to have more than one bike. It's something I've considered, and maybe down the road I'll get something else. But right now it's just me and this one, and we'll ride for a while and see how we get along. Really nice day today. Weather's not too bad. Let's go down this road. I don't believe I've been down this road in quite a while, if ever. This is really cool. This little lake right here, and I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll try to ease up on the mount a bit. Little tiny little lake. This guy built this lake, and I watched him build it, and he had a jet ski in that lake, and I mean it's not big enough for anything, and he's sitting there just doing donuts in his in this lake for the longest time. I thought that was hilarious. I stopped and watched him. But a lot of horse people back down in through here, a lot of horse pastures, big houses, really nice. Oh well, let me knock off for now. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.